All right, guys, welcome back. So, right now I'm working with my friend. I'm not feeling really well today because I have cold, and I'm working with my friend on a new project. And currently, I'm making a FPP character movement system with the Unity built-in controller, and I'm just programming the gather input movement first, and then we will go into the rotation section. Till then, let's continue. I've actually, for right now, I've made a class, uh, player movement. Okay, wait a second. Why don't we use, why don't we actually use command pattern over here? Do you think it will be good? Hmm. Let's search. Do we really need command pattern for this kind of AI behavior? Sorry. This website is pretty good actually. So first, he made a public interface, player action, which include two functions: on move, which has a parameter input action dot callback context, which has a type of input action dot callback context and context of the variable over here. Then he also created a function on jump, which has the parameter context of the type input action dot callback context. Okay. Then he made a player. Then he made a player. Hmm. Hmm. Wait a second. I need to talk to my friend. Mm, let's actually try to make this type of uh, input system. I think I need a coffee, and then we can continue. I'll mute myself for a bit. Why the color of my monitor is like that? Wait, no. Oh, maybe it's because I'm turned on HDR. Display, turn off HDR. Oh yeah, it is much better now. Also, I want to turn it to video. This is much better. All right, I'll be back, guys. Sorry. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I was actually out. So let's continue. I made my coffee and then now we can continue. So mm, I think we are going to make the interface now. Let me say it like mm, we are going to create this and then we are going to tell the interface like this kind of input system which is working for the player. Let's see how it goes. Let me duplicate it and paste it on the other monitor. Let me just, oh, okay. Hello, everyone. So, yep, let's do this. So in Unity, I'll make a new interface. Let's go to script and let's create a folder actually over here. Layer script. And if you want, guys, like I can show you some of my things we are working on. My friend is working on. He's a 3D artist, and he's currently working on this thing. Let me show you. Sorry. Yep. Here. This is the game we are working on right now. Like you can see all the shaders he actually used. He actually made this in Blender, and we are actually trying to move this scene into Unity. And after that, uh, we are going to put the player into it, and he can explore the environment, and we can actually tweak the environment within the whatever with the view of POV of player. And if I show you this rendered scene, yeah, this one over here, like this is what my friend made. He's a really good artist. He actually made everything by himself, uh, like each and everything. He didn't use any kind of assets or anything. He just have the skills to make things like that. And this is like uh, a really artistic way, because if you are making some kind of realistic game, you have the uh, ability to like see through things and see if the material is some kind of steel, iron, wood, or something like that. But in this kind of art style, you have to create your own art style. Like the shaders he actually used for the trees, for the surface of the grass. And over here, like if you see the house over here, he this is not actually completed. You can with this view you can see like the barn he created. The barn he actually created, it is like it looks like really completed, but yeah, it's not. And you can see the tiny movement over here of the mill of the barn, I guess. And this is the water shaders. So yeah, we are working on a 2.5D game right now, and this could be the background. So yeah, the art style does matter. Let's move it over inside this. Yep. And let's create the interface. First, we are going to create a mono behavior script and name it. We can actually name it whatever we want, because we can change our interface. We cannot change the class name, but yeah, we can change the interface name. But I player action. Right now it is a mono behavior. Right now it is a mono behavior class, but we are going to convert it into interface. Let's open it right here. I player action, and we are going to convert it into interface. Let's just remove this class. No, I want public interface. I player action, and we don't need these right now. Do you know, like, mono behavior actually contain all the start and update functions? If there is no mono behavior inheritance over here, like if the class is not inherited by mono behavior, these functions will be these functions are not available in Unity. So let's create that. Yep, over here. Let's create a white on white on move, which will take the parameter of context, of variable context, input action, input system, input action dot callback context, context. Okay, this is it. Do we need to? No, I don't think so. So over here, this is let me just, yep. And now my look at over here, like my player movement is actually inherited by mono behavior. So I can actually use update function and start function over here. And let's say I player action dot I player action dot it is actually an interface, and oops, sorry, on move. We have actually, now the error will go away. Like if you create a in interface and you implemented some function into interface, and then you actually tell your class like this interface is actually part of the class. So if you don't include that function which you implemented in the interface, it will throw an error. So in move, yep, and yep, on move, and we are going to change this on move. This one as well, on move. Okay, we have actually implemented the on move of the interface. Sorry. Okay, this has been done. Okay, now we have to do the gather input. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Now we have to gather input for the player. So this function will actually gather input uh, from on move. It will gather from information from the input system of Unity to a float, and it will store it into a float. Wait a second. Here controls. This is gathering input for rotation. I want it for movement. Movement. Current movement. Do we actually need gather input for current movement? Yep, we don't need that. We actually have the current movement. Let's control C. C. Let's actually try this. Okay. Nope, not working. What is the error? Missing component character control. Okay. Where is the character controller? Okay. I can put it. We still didn't brought anything. No, didn't got anything. So let's try to debug this. This is actually a vector 3, and I am going to debug it and look if the input system is working for this or not. Okay. No, it's not working. I got the culprit. If it is working, then it will not be 000. It will be some values. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do we actually need to? Hmm. Hmm. Let's make that a horizontal input, vertical input. Put X. Not 5. Let's see. Let's see if we got the input or not. I don't think I will get an input because my current movement X and Y is not getting some input. So yeah, I don't think it will get some input. Yep. 0, 0. And if I press something, no, it isn't working. Why isn't working? Why think this thing is not working? Hmm. Let's Oh my God. Did I do that? Oh my God. Sometimes I feel dumb. I haven't actually did this one into the awake function. Let's see if we get some input or not. Oh my God. What happened? What happened? What happened? Move. On move. It isn't working. Why? Let me see. Is it because of interface? Null reference object. Reference object. Mirror. Hmm. Hmm. What's happening? Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. I accept. Hmm. What's that? No reference accepts right now. That's uh, mm, oh my god. Let me do this one. Let me push it to get. Mm, let me see if everything is going fine. Mm, mm, into 6 into 7. Where's my calculator? My coffee. Ah, actually, there's some null reference error. Really don't. Wait, is there 3 errors? No, don't tell me that. Yep. Hmm. Let me look into my previous work so I can actually tell what is wrong with the thing. Hmm. this has been done for movement function. Hmm. What's wrong with it? Player action dot player dot move dot start. Okay. Not this one. So over here. Hmm. Player action dot player dot move dot start. Where is it? Let me look into my previous one. Okay, my RAM is crying. Hmm. I actually know where is it. Oh, okay. My God. Okay, okay. I got the idea. Where is it? So let's just do this and let's try it. Let's try it again. So this is my other project I've been working on, and this one is actually working pretty fine. If you want, I can show you. Like, yep, this. Oh, sorry, over here. Yep, this is this printing. Oh my God. Oh, I'm stuck. Sorry. Just can walk around in time. And this is all 3D. Like that. You can see it. I'm actually working on this one. Where this is an isometric game, but I haven't finished it yet. Okay. So the thing was like I was actually telling player action, and the player action was not around the input awake. It was into over here, and it cannot recognize player action as a thing. So let's see. See, it's working. But yeah, I didn't got the error this time, actually. But still not getting anything. But yeah, it is something. Let's delete this one. And I want to put it current movement. See. But yeah, I got the idea. Yeah. Movement. Yep. And now I can debug that, probably. Damn. You know, the best part of the programming is like when you actually debug things on your own. You don't take any kind of assist from AI, and you just debug things on your own. This is what give you the experience of things like that. Yep. Uh, Controls. Where I use controls. Sorry. Okay, I've used controls over here. Over here, here, here. Okay, got it. Excuse me. Hmm. Oh, I haven't noticed. Like it is already 51 minutes you're streaming for. Okay. The current movement, it's still not responding. Why it's not responding? Let's try like this input. Let's try like if we are actually getting some input or not. Because current movement is actually related to input, and if the input is not working, then how can current rotation work? Yep. Let's see. Finger crossed. I hope this is working, but if this is not working, I probably have some errors in my character control. 00. Yep, this thing is working. Look at here. Like this thing is working perfectly. Yep, this thing is working. So, who is the culprit over here? Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Huh. Hmm. We don't need this. Yes. Why my current movement is not working? Why it's not working? Why it's not gathering input? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why it's not gathering any kind of inputs? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Don't disable. Hmm. Let me just once, like I'm just trying to test something. Yep, this is working a little bit. I don't need this. Hmm. whatever. Improvement not working. Okay, guys, I think we'll do it tomorrow. Okay, guys, thank you for today. It was really fun. I actually have to work on my other projects, but those projects are like confidential. I cannot show it on YouTube. So yeah, um, I'll see you guys tomorrow on this same project, and then we are going to actually fix the current movement problem. Thank you, everyone.